Over the course of history, any great adventure begins with preparation. This week we landed in the beautiful Pacific Northwest to tackle some prep work because
we're going from the tip of Baja all the way up to Alaska.
We're Brett and Shyla, and welcome to Trippin'.
So today the van gets its first set of brand new tires since we bought the van brand new. I think we're at like 35,000 miles in the van, and it's time for some all-terrains.
So we are currently in Les Schwab getting our new tires on, and then we're also getting a pre-travel safety check.
Cannoli. 3 dogs before I can let Schwab. And our workstation. All right, dude, let's go. Come on.
I think with the ladder too, it's gonna look really good.
We got water. One less thing to do right before we cross the border. Oh Jesus. Oh, hold on. Hold on, we're having an issue. Overspraying. Doesn't matter because it's raining. We are up near Olympia, Washington, right outside of Seattle, where we're going to be spending the next few days prepping for Alaska. Our water tank's been dry for the last few days, so this is much needed. And looking forward to being all stocked and ready to cross the border in a couple days. This weather though, I mean, it's going to be fun doing a lot of van work in this.
What's the umbrella for?
The umbrella is to protect the power system on the right-hand side of the van. Ah, the sunset in Seattle.
We are prepping our van for Alaska. Super exciting stuff. So if you notice, we're at Home Depot this morning, and we're gonna get some supplies for the few things that we need to do to the van.
We got the goods. Let's go do some van work.
We are in downtown Seattle visiting my great friend Tori, and you guys may remember her from our Holden episode. Okay. Oh my God! Hold on, my gimbal. Let me turn this off. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Tori has been my friend for quite some time now, and she lives in Seattle now. So it was perfect timing because Brad and I needed to ship a few items to her house. And let's go check, and hopefully they arrived.
Oh, thank goodness it came. We weren't sure if this was going to show up. This is our ladder for the back of our van. We have some gas tanks we're going to strap to it, and it's going to come in very handy for Alaska.
Also, while we're at Tori's, we needed a place to do the van work that we wanted. So luckily she's been gracious enough to give us her driveway so we can get some work done. And I'm hoping it doesn't rain today. It's been raining the last few days, so fingers crossed.
Alright, let's see what we got.
So there are a few things that we are doing to the van to prep for Alaska. One of them, as you saw, was the ladder, and we also are going to add some storage on the roof of the van. What we're going to do is we're going to put some wood across the unistruts that are on top of the van, and that is where our recovery gear is going to go. it just helps us free up some space in our garage. So I'm gonna go ahead and stain these right now, and I believe Brad is gonna work on the ladder.
So we went with this ladder because it was one of the cheapest ladders you could find on the market. And this ladder's coming together pretty quickly, so pretty excited. And the weather's holding off. As you saw the other day when we were on our way up here, it was just dumping. And we got lucky. So far, no rain today, knock on wood. So we'll leave all these kind of loose, that way at the end, if we need to make any adjustments, we can. The reason we need a ladder for our van now, after all this time of not having one, as you may have seen in some of the other episodes, if we ever need to access the solar panel or anything while we're on the road, I basically have to lift Shyla up there. She does her thing, and then I have to basically pick her up or carry her down off of the roof, set her on the bed. It's a whole thing, but we've gotten pretty good at it in our quest to get all of our stuff done. Before we go up to cross the border, we got the dogs' vaccinations all taken care of the other day in Portland. We saw some friends, that was really nice. I got to go to a disc golf tournament. It's always nice being back in the city where it all started. We got the ladder all taken care of. It's all built. All the hardware is on it. We're gonna put it on this door. So we'll be mounting the ladder right there and up here behind this wall. Something like that. I think that'll be good. Alright, let's mount it. We're gonna drill some pilot holes before we drill the big holes. I think we have our holes marked out right. We're about to find out. But we'll take it slow and see what happens. Yeah, those look pretty good.
We're just all hanging out. Little dogs are in the bed. Chief's down there on the ground. We are right across from a park, which is really nice. So we've been taking the dogs there every day, a few times a day.
And you're on the one closest to me, right?
Yeah. Do you want to head the right? No? Okay.
Ready for the next ones. Let's test it out. You gonna get up there?
I guess.
You gotta try it first.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, it's nice. Wow. Yeah, this is way better than you throwing me up here. So nice. Cool.
Does it feel sturdy? Feel safe?
Yes, it feels very sturdy. Cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, awesome.
Happy with it.
It's exciting. Okay, on to the next thing.
On to the next thing.
Good job.
So everything was going so great. Anytime it starts to go great, you always start to wonder what's going to happen. Well, we got up on the roof now that we have a ladder, and something has hit our solar panel and shattered the entire thing.
It's so weird. The way it looks, like it's so... So you can see like on the corners, it looks broken, and this is the only crack. This one, I'm kind of, I think this might be the start of one. It's hard to tell, but all right here is all cracked, and we have no idea how long.
It's been working. I mean, it's been working for, I don't know, forever, so I don't know when it would have happened, what would have done it. If it was while we were in the van, while we were out of the van. It's a very expensive solar panel though, so it's not something you want to find a couple days before you're going to Alaska.
So it's very frustrating, but we are just going to continue on with, I think for today, we're gonna finish it up with one of these last tasks we have to do. We're gonna email the company where we bought the solar panel. Is Light Harvest Solar. They're in Portland. The owner's really great, super responsive. So we're gonna talk to him and see what we can do about it and just continue on. So we have one last thing we're gonna finish today. We do have a few other small things tomorrow, and then the van is ready and prepped for Alaska. We leave in just a few days to cross the border into Canada. So we have a lot to do, but I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is going to be the storage solution on the roof of the van. So as you can see, we have our Unistrut right here and on this side. And so we are going to hopefully, ideally, put those boards that I was stating earlier right here. So then our max tracks can go on top of that, and perfect. Yeah. So that way, it'll be like this, but both of them. And then our max tracks can go on top of that, and we can free up some space in the garage. So that's the plan.
Always something.
You want to push it?
Okay, cool. Let's switch to this guy.
Okay, well I think it's tightened. Like, what I can do. Not really that tight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, go ahead and as hard as you can get it. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
Just that one a little bit, but that's alright. See what they both look like. This one will go straight to the edge. And then that's what I was kind of thinking for the other one. How much? I got about an inch over here.
It's fine, it's good. We're gonna cut the van work off right there. We got the ladder on the back. We got the storage on the roof about 90% of the way there, but as it does in the Pacific Northwest, it is raining. So, and it's about 6 o'clock, so we're gonna go eat some dinner and call it a day on the van work and start tomorrow. Hopefully today's our last day in Tori's driveway. We just need to finish a few things that we didn't finish yesterday. So let's get started and hopefully we finish it all. So this is what it's going to look like. Our max tracks fit perfectly. We just have to bolt them down, and we bolted all of the boards to the unistrut.
Forgot how bad these max tracks look. Remember that one?
You're on.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go with the cheapest ones. Just twist this part over here. Okay, and stop.
These go. Oh, whatever. Okay, cool. Come on. We did it. Now we have our max tracks on the roof.
I think we might get another nut to put on here just because they're definitely not going anywhere, but we'll see. Let's test it out.
After too many days in the city, we found ourselves deep in Washington backcountry to hopefully finish the last few tasks.
So we got these screens from Amazon. They're customized, hopefully to fit our openings. So right now we're just rubbing it all down with alcohol. We're prepping for the Velcro. Okay, let's put some Velcro up. I think it'll be easier to start from the top and then work our way down the sides. So
So with these screens, we got a roll of Velcro, and then it also came with these pins if you need to use those. So you are all set up. It's really easy to install it so far, and I'm really excited. We definitely should have got these nets when we were in Baja or before we went to Baja. That would have helped a lot, but at least we have them before we're going up north because everyone has been talking about the bugs there. So very excited to have these.
these are Magzo brand bug nets, in case you're wondering. I think they were $60 or $70 a piece, customized. You can also order the fabric from them. It's a lot cheaper, and customize them yourself if you want, but I don't know how to sew and I don't want to deal with any of that. I just want to put them up, so that's why we went the route we did. And it's starting to sprinkle. My hands look really old in this footage. Got surgical scissors, make sure we do it right. So we actually don't want these up all the time. We are putting the Velcro inside the door jamb. That way we can take them down and put them up as we need them, because we do have a feeling the dogs are going to tear right through them at some point.
Yeah, I think these will work out really nice. And these are pretty strong. I definitely wish we had these in Baja. Okay, cool.
Alright, let's finish up these sides. And then we got bug nets. So they're magnetic. We might get some Velcro for this bottom, just to Velcro that down as well. But we'll see.
They look great. I'm excited. It'll be really nice. And they came with these super nice bags to put them in if you don't want to have them up all the time. So that's awesome.
All right, it's starting to rain. Let's take this one down, put the other one up.
Okay.
Pretty easy tear down. The brand again is Magzo, and we're gonna put up the second one right now. And just like that, it's done. I like it. Very excited to have these. Now as long as the dogs don't tear them up.
This is where we'll leave you for this week, but make sure to come back next week as we're getting even closer to crossing into the Great White North. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.